Yes, hello, and welcome to New World Sim Racing M2 Mondays. I am Milo the First. We are here at Brands Hatch, round 4 of this epic series. Always a good time. Audio's all over the map tonight, so that should be a lot quieter. There we go, it's a little bit less volume. Welcome one and all in one to Brands Hatch, somewhere I grew up, very close to, about 20 minutes away. I've mentioned that many times on the broadcast before. And it's exciting stuff. It's a great track steeped in British motorsport history. And Turn 1, infamous Paddock Hill Bend, always a good time to sit and watch a race there. Down Hawkwood's Hill to Druids, the hairpin at Turn 2, into Turn 3, Graham Hill Bend, along the Cooper Straight into Surtees, Turn 4, and up the hill, Pilgrim's Drop, to Hawthorns, Turn 5, 6 would be Westfield, Dingledale. Go through Dingledale, what a great name that is, into Sheen Curve, Turn 7, Stirling's Turn 8, along Clearways to Clark Curve, Turn 9, and back onto the Brabham Straight, and that is a lap of Brands Hatch. See what I did there? I really give it, like, emphasis. Maybe I should talk like that forever. I don't know why I'm doing that, I'm sorry. Okay, so, the guys, and by the guys I mean the people that are racing at Brands Hatch tonight, are in practice right now with 6 minutes to go. Perfect amount of time. You came for
skin on skin.
You may well get it. You may well get it, Lukey. Anyway, without further ado, you know what I have to do now, don't you? I have to bring in my co-commentator. And for that, I need his music. Can you feel it? Down in your palms.
Hello there.
Hello, Barrett. Alright, some say his skin is really oily, like a salmon. Some say in a previous life he was a Shih Tzu. Some say his entire body is covered in hair except for his bikini area. And some say that if he was a superhero, he would be Sandbag Man, dispensing the sandbags of justice across the universe. In the words of comic book store guy in The Simpsons, worst superhero ever. All I know is he's my friend and yours, Tiago Alves.
Wait, even lost my view. The last one was really good. It was really good.
How you doing,
really,
brother?
I am doing absolutely wonderful. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, I just, Monday. It's Monday.
Hell yeah.
A Monday feels about it.
I have a love-hate relationship with this day because we all know Monday sucks, but we do have this great thing by the end of it that I absolutely adore.
Oh, it definitely takes the edge off, that's for sure. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so like it kind of saves the Monday of the week. It's been really pleasant.
Yeah, I mean, the only stressful part is like from the moment I wake up, I have to prepare your intro, so that stresses me out a little bit in the morning.
Stressed me out. You love it and I know it.
Once I've got that down, You know, like once I've got an outline, then I tend to start relaxing a little bit. So yeah.
That is wonderful, sir.
Yeah. So Brands Hatch, Tiago. How do you feel about Brands Hatch?
This is one of the tracks that I defer to you in all knowledge, both in lines and the history of the corners. I
Wow.
am not a fan, and I'm not good at all, and I don't know barely anything about it, so it's all you.
I'm a big fan of Brands Hatch, having grown up quite close to it. It's
How close?
about 20 minutes away.
Oh, really close. Damn.
Good evening, Cardo. Cardo in the chat, guys.
Be welcome, sir. Be welcome.
Very welcome. Sim racing legend, Cardo Huesca in the chat.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Brands Hatch. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. I grew up, about 20 minutes away. We used to go every year for a British touring car. We'd usually camp for the weekend, have lots of drinks, lots of barbecue, that kind of stuff.
Oh, camping, the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be great.
Oh, nice.
We'd walk the circuit on one day, like around the perimeter, and a lot of people position themselves at Paddock Hill Bend because there's a lot of action there usually. Obviously, it's quite an exciting corner, and it's just such a historic circuit. F1 used to be there. Obviously, it doesn't make the grade anymore.
Fittipaldi raced in there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Stuff.
definitely. And I mean, I would love for it to become an F1 circuit again, but I don't think it's
There's no
on the
way.
cards.
It's too narrow, the walls are too close, like I don't think it's even possible.
Rubbin is racing, Tiago.
Well, those cars are not all about running anymore. Not at all.
Yeah, so we have 2 minutes of practice left. We have a field of 24 drivers in here so far, and we've had a great turnout every single week for this season.
True.
Yeah,
I see no names.
yeah. You see new names? So Kajcevic is back, by the way. That is Chemo Sith on Twitch. So I'm just going to call him Chemo, because that's what he told me to do. That is Kamal Kajcevic, Death Star Racing on your screens right now. And yeah, that's Chemo Sith. Just so you're...
Can you write his name in the chat, please, so I can give him a proper shout out?
Yes, hang on. There you go. You'll have to do the rest of it. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's easy.
Niall Schlieder returns for this week. Kezlauskas. Tyler Kezlauskas, Phantom Sim Racing. Was he in previously?
That's the new name I thought I saw.
I think that's the new name, yeah. Apart from that, all your favorites are here. Ricky Scott is here. Story, who's been really good. Jeremy Story, he's been really, really good in this series so far.
Been blazing really quick.
Yeah. Carlos Guzman, I was watching him race in 949 last week. So he's obviously around and about. Joby joins us tonight. Joby Savage is out there in his. Thank you, Simple Form. Appreciate that. Trippy Rax, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you.
Shout out incoming to Jube.
Chris Turner's out there, of course, in the Sandbags Inc. M2. And you know what that means. It's time for the commercials.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, without further ado, I have to just get this out of the way. As always, this race is brought to you by Sandbags Incorporated, a Tiago Alves company. If you're looking for solutions to common problems like you need bags filled with sand, I'm running out of options here. You just really like sand a lot, or
Just a fan.
you're building one of those cool little model railways.
That was a shit.
Call Tiago at Sandbags Inc. on 0858 50 50 50 or email at Tiago at makemesandyOneMoreTime.com. Disclaimer though, Sandbags Inc. is not affiliated with New World Sim Racing in any way, shape or form. Address all complaints to Brazil. Terms and conditions apply. Alright, there we go.
Okay. This is the thing I love the most. Address complaints to Brazil. Like, you get the phone, hello, Brazil? I'd like to address a complaint. Someone.
Yeah, exactly. Tainted Skills would like to add weight to his race car. Can Sandbags Inc. help him out?
Oh, I can
Absolutely.
actually help you, sir.
Yeah.
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, absolutely. No, not a problem. That is
Oh,
just put your request in. Just put a piece of paper in the mail that says to Brazil, I need sand. And just pop it in the mailbox, and it will come.
Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah. Louis Castro, obviously fan favorite out there. Currently running the fastest lap in practice with a 37 flat. And we have Wallace is out there as well, Stephen Wallace, in the excellent livery.
He just got back from a major yellow in the last sector.
Yeah, he did. Carbon joins us, another sim racing legend. Danny Byston.
Green light, go, go,
Joining
go.
us tonight again. All right, qualifying is about to begin. I need
Shout out to Carbon incoming.
Yeah, so 24 drivers. I'm going to figure out a way to tab off my screen without it bringing up the little alt tab thing. Because I'm on a capture card, it just shows you everything that's on my screen. So when I alt tab to race control, they get a little flicker of my tabs, you know?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a way around that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Maybe somebody in... Thank you for the like, Carter. If anybody in the chat knows how to fix that, let me know. How's Tiago's level? I heard he was a bit quiet last week. Can somebody tell me, Tiago, just give us a mic test?
Mic check.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me good?
It all looks good my end. He's always quiet. Is he still quiet, Lukey? Because I can turn him up. I can absolutely turn him up. Actually, he's good. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I made you a bit louder prior to going live tonight. So, yeah, I heard you were a bit quiet. It's just the game's loud. I've got one of these Go XLRs, so I've got sound coming in from everywhere. I don't even know how to control it. Webloom, looking for some good entertainment tonight, boys. Well, you missed the intro for a start. So.
You lost the best part of the stream. Racing is optional in here. I don't know if you...
Yeah. It's all about the intro.
Yeah. Well, be welcome, Sam. Be welcome.
Muff out on track tonight. Justin Moffat, Crazy Rabbits Racing. It's good to see him back as well. He's really been enjoying this series. I've chatted to him off stream a few times. Oh, you caught it. Okay, great stuff. Good. Yeah, so good to see Muff in there. Anyone? Are we still? Yeah, we're at 24 drivers. So again, as usual, I have leftover Chinese. Why does it always feel like I have leftover Chinese food when we do this?
You've been eating a lot of Chinese lately, bro.
We haven't done one of these for 2 weeks.
That's true.
So it just so happened that we had Chinese food on Saturday, and we had some leftovers that I was having tonight. Because it's quick, you see.
Oh.
Because you
that's true.
finish work, prep for this, do your intro, you know, all that stuff. I'm just kidding. Joey Milley out there in the Spaghetti Mobile.
Yes.
You know?
Shout out incoming.
Ryan Cody joining us as well in the Fajoni Industries M2.
Wait, what?
His team name. Oh, are you sharing your screen as well? I want to be able to bring up replays.
Right, I forgot about that one second. Yeah, keep rolling. I'll try to keep up with it.
Right, the racing will be entertaining, absolutely. Barrett, he's 100% right. Barrett is... Are you out there somewhere? You should be. Yep, there he is. In the Juicy Fruit M2. Also been having some good races, I believe. So he's out there tonight as well. Max Diggs joins us. The world famous Max Diggs, according to his team name.
Hell yeah.
David Funk.
I forgot to say about Barrett, he's the most handsome guy I know, actually, and here's the shout out.
Well, that makes that just hurts me, dude. I'm sitting right next to you.
The second.
It's too late.
Oh no, he's actually in.
It's too late.
But you have a better voice, though. I guess. I think.
All right, Funk is out there in the Fast and the Furious livery with your head on it as well.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
funny.
my head.
Yeah. Kyle Cassette out there. Ginger Snap Racing. Robertson, Gold School Racing. 15 minutes left in quali. We will start to who've been through and seen the field will kind of start to see who's doing what in the timings. And yeah, Miller's out there as well. David Miller, Angry Voxel Racing. We know Ilset, Michael Lukey in the chat there. We know you're missing tonight. Obviously, get better soon, bro.
Oh, true.
Ricky Scott, Bruce Hopkins is out there as well.
Bruce!
Bruce. And I think we're getting towards the end of the list. Faris Saidi's out there.
Oh, we don't care about Ferris now.
Dylan Sauer as well is out there. Dylan's livery is my favorite, and is this custom? I ask this every week.
Let me check again, but I think it's not.
Right.
1 second.
Well, I'm sorry to all the people that made their livery, but I like this one the best.
It's not.
Okay.
It's from the game, I think.
I don't know. It's just cool. Like, I don't know what it reminds me of. Like Lego.
It's the
or something.
Empower on the top. Yeah, it's one of. I think this is Turner's. I don't know.
I don't know. There's Wallace out there, so we've already seen Wallace. Pornhub Motorsport.
Yep.
And that's about it. I think we've covered everybody. Tyler Kozlowskis, which I think is a new driver to the series.
I think the only one you forgot is Mr. Naushlita, which is Danny's friend, Danny Bisden's friend. Also good peeps. Shout out to him on the chat as well.
That's right. Yeah, and I did mention him near the beginning. Yeah, Niall Schlieder. He was there for the last race as well, I believe, and did pretty good. So
he's a good driver. Yeah, definitely. And I think that is it.
No Mr. Blackout tonight.
Is he in here? I didn't see him.
He's not in here, no.
No, he's not. No. If you allow me, I'll have to give one more shout out for the night. It's called 949. One of our brother communities we have, ran by Mr. Wellcake. Great peep, great community. You guys should probably check it out. It's great content. Check also our Discord if you want more news, more stuff, or just to hang out. Just hang out and talk stuff. And our SimGrid League to keep up with our events through and through.
Nice. I think that's it. That's all the affiliates and the links and the lingo.
That's Trackulicious just as a bonus. Trackulicious is another good NA series to
Absolutely.
Our brothers.
Absolutely. One name I did leave out, not on purpose. Samir Kadura from Cuba.
True.
He's been here every round so far.
Good driver, good peeps as well.
Yeah, it's been a great series so far. So 12 minutes left in quali. Fastest on track right now. I've said this before. Danny Bisden, Carbon, with a 36.5. And he has the fastest sector 2, but the man in P2 provisionally is Wallace. He has the fastest sector 3. The man in P3, Louis Castro, has the fastest sector 1. So yeah, this could be a 3-way fight for pole, but we will see what happens.
But I have news that Bisden will start from the back alongside with Mr. Ferrasadi.
Okay.
Lewis, apparently he has no intentions to do that, so it could be just a sale from him to start to finish. Could
be.
We may yet see.
Could be, yeah. So Saidi and Bisden opting to start from the back. I mean, sometimes they will.
Then he captures all sectors, P1 by a bit.
Oh, yeah, 36.4 for Danny there. Yeah, with the purple sectors throughout. So yeah, he's got the fastest lap by 4/10 right now. So sometimes some of the faster guys will definitely choose to start at the back. We are missing a couple, I think, right? Mr. B usually does a last to first challenge as well on this series. I'll tell you more about 949. Yeah, you can find them on Twitch, run by Whelpcakes and others. Sorry,
I sent
others.
a shout out not too far ago. Let me send it again just for good measure. Whelpcakes run it. He's a very handsome man, has a very good voice, and he's a very good driver as well. So check it out.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. definitely check that out. They run all kinds of stuff. They're doing a M2 series alongside Trackalicious, I believe. They're doing their GT3 Sprint series, which is ever popular. I think there's 4 splits, 2 servers for that series. Usually lots of fast people. Yeah, like us, like at New World, we have our GT3 series has 4 different splits as well, but we're all on track together, and it is really good, very very good. All
And as
different levels.
says, good dude. Well, he's a very good dude.
He is.
Oh!
He joined. Yeah, we're seeing Wallace lose it there. Goes for a little spin. Nice recovery-ish. Hopefully he didn't disturb the hot lap of Funk, who we're watching right now. We will do an on-board lap shortly as well. No change at the top. Bison, Wallace, Castro. Current order of the front 3. Dylan Sauer, Farasaidi, Fedora, Robertson, Story, Funk, Schlieder. Anyone massively up on their time right now? We have... Yes, Chemo Sith.
Ferris going.
Chemo's up by about 1.5 seconds as he goes through the last corner, Clark Curve, and along the Brabham Straight.
Ooh!
See him jump up to provisionally 12th, 13th on the grid as Turner jumps in there as well. So Turner goes a little deep into turn 1, Paddock Hill. And
Katjovic actually has a lot more. 2/10 already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's climbing. Did he keep that valid? Or
Through some way. We see you. Yellow Farasaidi did.
I'm just setting up the your screen here. Alright guys, I'm just going to check out the replayed scene to see if it is working. And apparently not.
Oh, did I share correctly?
Okay.
Info that now Schlieder had a great lap and threw it all away, unfortunately. But Funk still has 4/10 up.
Right, game and replay.
Check that out.
Okay.
Funk does the last turn, and he may jump some spots. From P9 to P6. Funk P6. He's been quick lately. Jesus. Wallace 2/10 up, 3/10 up. He needs one more to reach Mr. Denny. He's going through the fast right that I know no names in this track, sorry. Going through the fast right Honda. Looking good. Looking really good.
Alright, I think I've got it figured out, guys. Sorry about that. I was just playing around in the background there. So I believe it's figured out. If I go to side by side, let's make sure it's working. You're not showing for some reason, and I don't know why.
Really? Let me see if I'm...
No, you're doing it correctly, and it's showing you in the background scene on the app. It's just not showing it on. And it usually does. So. Let me see if I go to. Background scene. Combined.
Oh yeah, you see what I see?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's not working in the combined, and I don't know. I swear we need Faris to help. Replacing.
Yeah.
Alright, it works in
That is-
replacing. It's not working in any of the combined ones. So
Aw.
that's sucks. I can switch to full on replay, but it's not working in the combined. So I don't know.
We'll have to do it for tonight. There's no problem at all.
Technical difficulties, guys. You know how it is. Hey, Muff, how are you? Good to see you out there, Muff.
Welcome and good race, brother.
Yeah, have a good race. Have fun out there. 5 minutes to go in quali. Muff at the moment sitting 11th on the grid.
Oh, Funky improving again.
Bison up on his lap by a tenth. Really, it is dropping. Where is he on track?
Bison is going through that same fast right-hander that I don't know the name.
He's going through Hawthorns.
Right, that one. What he said.
Yeah, Hawthorns into Westfield. And then along Dingledale.
That's a great name.
It is. Into Sheen Curve. And then Sterling's is this left-hander, which is a great corner, actually. What does DSQ mean, says Barrett? Did you get disqualified, Barrett?
DSQ means DQ'd, but it wasn't me, I swear.
Yeah. You could probably clear that. What did you do?
I can, but it's Ferris.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Barrett, if it's not Ferris, give me a hint. I'll clear you, but like I know it's that
Yeah.
dude.
So Barrett's right now with a 37.4, running 6th on the grid, but he's going to start at the back. That's why he's DQ'd
Oh.
himself.
Barrett, I got you.
Oh, Barrett tried to reverse J10 in the pits. That might be a reason to get yourself disqualified. Yeah. So 3.5 minutes to go in quali. Excuse me. And, yeah.
Go out there, brother. Do your thing.
I have... have a glass of water, because I'm... struggling with my
Tell
dinner
me-
tonight.
When are we going to actually share a pint of Guinness?
Like, what you mean, like, I'll open a can, drink half of it, and then mail you the second half?
That's disgusting. No, you just tell me a day. I'll buy a pint of Guinness, and we can like cheers, and we drink it.
You can do that
Beautiful.
anytime you like. I actually need to get, I need to get some Guinness, because I'm out. As you know, on my channel, I have an option to redeem downing of a beer. And
All right.
people have been redeeming it, and I haven't had any beers in the fridge, so I gotta fix that.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since I took Guinness, so I would be more than willing to share one with you.
Okay, we got some guys you can tell are not going to be improving on their time. Dura out there, I know he was up. He's just gone. His time's just dropped below. Carlos Guzman, he was up about 2/10 as he goes into Druids, but he's early in the lap here, so we'll keep an eye on Carlos. Maybe he can improve on this lap. Actually, Carl Cassette right now up half a
Milo,
second.
just put your camera on Dylan Zawa and please explain me what the fuck is he doing.
Dylan is, yeah, I don't know how to describe that.
What is he doing?
Maybe he's just got his foot on the accelerator and didn't realize he didn't drive. Like I have no idea. I have no idea. So going back to
Clown.
Carlos Guzman is still up by about 4/10 right now. He's going into sector 3 as we speak. Let's see if he can finish this lap off, because it might jump him up a few spots. He did lose some time there through Hawthorn.
When you finish, let me know. I have a replay from Cody.
Warming up his tires, absolutely. Carlos still up 4/10. He's having a real up and down lap here. 1 minute he's up 4/10, then he's down a touch, so he's learning the track and the car combination. He's into the last corner now, Clark Curve. onto the Brabham straight. Still up 4/10, but he's losing time on that last corner, which is going to cost him about a 10th. It does leave him 16th on the grid right now. There's going to be some close racing tonight. There's a lot of guys in the 38s. There is a lot of guys in the 37s, and only 2 drivers currently, Wallace and Bison, in the 36s. Cody's car is a big blur on my screen.
I got a replay from him if you want.
And then you've got, what is going on here? You have 3 cars in 1 in the pit lane. It's nice to see the guys having some fun.
Oh my.
It is Monday, guys. This event is not, as serious as some of our others. Miller up 6/10. Let's have a look at Miller. We're a cameraman. Sort yourself out. Miller's up 6/10. This would take him into... He might get a couple of spots here. Maybe tuck in just behind Diggs if he can finish this lap off. Let's stay with Miller here. He's up almost over 7/10 now. Climbing. If he can nail Clark curve, and he does nail it. Yeah, so he's up into 8/10 now. This could jump him into P17. It does. It bumps Miller up above Diggs. We have Melitti, Barrett, Savage. Did not put a quali lap in, so they're happy to start from the back as well. And qualifying comes to an end. Nobody up on their time there, so you can tell with this car and track combo, and always in the M2s, you can just tell that once a lap has been set, most of the guys will know if they're going to beat it or not, or if they have to really try hard, so they might call it a day early in the quali stakes. But the beauty of this series is there's usually always someone to race with.
No. Oh.
Who did you
Wow.
disqualify?
No, I didn't. It was 54 got disqualified. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he wanted to.
No, that's Carbon. Yeah.
Oh, so it was proper. On purpose.
Yeah. So we got a couple of drivers trying the last 2, wherever they may end up challenge. Mr. B, I think he could have done it last time out, but unfortunately he got disconnected from the server. Remember that?
Oh, that's true. He was going he was having a great race and got DQ'd.
He was
Basically
going
by Spectrum.
like we say in England, because we're at Brands Hatch. He was going like the clappers.
I never heard that in my life. Swear.
Yeah, but there's no need to laugh about it.
What
Crikey.
do you mean?
No, I'm just kidding.
I swear I never heard that in my
You
life.
laugh away. All right, it's time for the grid walk. Tiago.
Emotional
Emotional damage. I might not need to. All right,
I got you.
here we go. Brands Hatch, round 4, guys. And here's your grid order.
It's very nice.
It shows Bison in P1, Wallace in 2nd, Castro in 3rd, Funk in 4th, Sauer in 5th, Schlieder in 6th, Kadura 7, Robertson 8, Story 9, keep an eye on him, Moffat in 10, Cody in 11, Turner 12th, Chemo Sith in 13, Ricky Scott 14, Guzman 15, Hopkins 16, Miller 17, Diggs 18, Cassette 19, Kozlauskas 20, Melidi 21, Barrett 22, Savage 23, and Saidi in 24.
The curiosity is I don't think Ferris DQ'd Bison in time, so I do think he's starting in P1.
He is. That's okay. He could also fix it in the formation lap if he wanted. And
He chose not to press drive.
And that is our grid for Brands Hatch, round 4. And the formation lap underway.
Milo, what do you expect for this particular race?
What do I expect for this race?
Yes.
I did not expect for the music to end so abruptly as it did. That really caught me out. I was like, it just literally just cut out.
Never mind.
Jeez, Milo, you're not kidding. What do you mean, Greg?
What?
And how are you, Greg, by the way? Welcome. So I'm on drone cam as the guys make their way around the circuit in formation lap. Bison starting in the pits because the DQ to last place by choice didn't count. Now I normally would show you Tiago's view as well, but combined replay screen is not working. Replay is working, combined isn't. Not sure what the deal is there. So we're going to sit at turn 1, which is Paddock Hill Bend at the lovely Brands Hatch, as you can see in the beautiful English countryside, Tiago. You know?
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of GT3 racing in those tracks. As you know, I've been very vocal about those, but I love the M2 in all of those tight British tracks. Love it. The M2 fits it perfectly.
It's just so good, man. I've watched many a race from down there, Paddock Hill Bend, and camped where the campsite was. It doesn't show it here, but there is camping, lots of camping.
Dude, did you see, by the way, the last event where a car flew into the marshals or something?
I did not.
Sad.
Was that recently?
Yeah, there was a car that, like, side by side, one was thrown off, and apparently the car flew off into turn 1 Paddock Hill. And it was very sad. That, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely it's the kind of corner that attracts a lot of trouble, you know.
Yeah.
It's usually a very eventful corner. It's why a lot of people choose to sit there or stand there to watch the races, because it's really fun. So the field is approaching now, guys. So we're gonna just check out turn 1, see if we'll make it clean through. The lights are out, and off we go. So we're gonna go 2 wide in several areas into T1, trying to avoid those 3 wide situations. No one running out onto the sand at turn 1 at Brands, which is actually kind of unheard of, to be honest with you.
Biden's release from the pits.
Bison released from the pits, so he will start his challenge to catch up to Faris. And as we can see, the field gets underway. They get through Druids and on to heading down towards turn 4 already. And everything looking pretty good so far, Tiago.
No contacts registered, sir.
I am impressed. Well done, gents. Well done. Louis Castro right now is chasing down Wallace. So Wallace leads the race by default, obviously, because Bison started from the pits. So Wallace in the lead. Louis Castro right behind him. I'm rooting for Louis because how many races has he been in contention for a win? But then something's gone wrong, whether it's a pit stop or traffic or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not quite. He did win 1 last season, I think.
He won 2 last season, I think.
Oh, God.
He's the quickest driver he is the quickest driver in slow cars I've ever seen. That's crazy.
Yeah, which is awesome. As you can see here, this is what makes the M2 series. Look at this. We are approaching the end of lap 1. We have big groups of cars all within 1, 2, 3 tenths of one another. And as they come flying down the Brabham Straight to complete lap 1, you're looking at drivers, I don't know, 6 through 12. Muff is in the center of your screen there. That's Justin Moffat. He's currently in P8. So a couple of spots from Muff early on. We do have somebody overtaken on the inside. Who was that? Was that got Robertson. Kyle Schlieder doing really well. Moves up to P6 there. Some good stuff from him as he took Robertson and Moffat. Although he runs wide on that exit. And I think that's going to cost... That is going to cost him a place to Jeremy Story.
So much happening. I don't even know what to highlight. A lot of overtakes, a lot of side by side.
There's a ton of stuff happening. We've got Chris Turner right now, and he is literally bumper to bumper with Max Diggs. This is for 11 and 12. So nothing between these guys at all right now. Ricky Scott tucked in behind Chris Turner as well. So Ricky Scott's moved up a position, I believe, from where he was on the grid. And yeah, so he's trying to keep pace with Turner there. And this little battle, we'll have to keep an eye on this one as well. As we look elsewhere around the grid, there is a gap right now between the top three. And then Samir Kadura for the Cuban is in P4. So he is a couple of seconds back from the front three, but a great start for Kadura.
Wow, this grid is packed and this racing is so close. Jesus.
Ricky Scott has attacked Chris Turner. Turner almost losing at Paddock Hill. Actually, no, it's not Paddock Hill. That was the last corner, Clark Curve. So now they're going into Paddock Hill to start the next lap. Turner, a couple of little wobbles. He's now under pressure from Bruce Hopkins, and Ricky Scott's made his way past him up into P12. So great stuff for Ricky Scott, Fox Racing. And who else? Movers and Shakers. Funk is up as we see him passing Moffat, who's in 9th right now. So he was in 8th. You've got 8 and 9 side by side. This is Moffat and Funk. And Brands Hatch and these cars are a combo made in heaven, Tiago.
Absolutely. Like, I'm looking at the context. They are all rubbing. Like, it's all side by side contact. People racing close. That's great.
It is great.
No murders though. Thank God.
Oh yeah, there's always time. Further back in the field, Guzman now putting the pressure on Turner. So Turner looked like he had a couple of slides here and there. So that might be one of the reasons he was having an issue. So let's check in further down the pack. We have Barrett is about 1.9 seconds behind Saidi, who's just moved past Kozlowskis. Now behind Barrett is Meliti, Joby Savage, who on your screen you see him right there. Joby is chasing down Meliti. He moved past Ryan Cody as we were watching that unfold. Hopkins dropped way back, so Hopkins was putting pressure on Turner. He's dropped back to 21st as something happened. Turner, yellow flag. And Turner is off the side of the track in the Sandbags Inc. M2. And hey man, and Kyle Cassette and Chris Turner will now commence battle at the back of the grid, 23rd and 24th respectively. Bisden started in the pits, is now up to 21st. Keep an eye on him. This is Carbon, absolute legend, in 21st right now and chasing the pack up to 20th as he goes around Bruce. Goes on the inside of Joey Meliti. That gets him up to 19th. So Bisden starts carving his way through the field. Let's check in further up. We have a gap at the front. Wallace, 1.1 seconds ahead of Louis Castro in second, who you can see there just tucked in behind him. And interesting stuff. Dylan Sauer, 1.9 behind them. So a little bit of spacing between the front three this week. And most of the action...
Got a replay?
Got a replay? Let's check that. Screen. Let's go to this. Fire away.
Kyle Cassette goes into turn 3. It's very easy to run it out and lose it, as he does, but wait a bit. There comes Mr. Barrett, which finds the wall really hard.
Oh, man.
So, yep, two down. Just crashes, they're still in the server, but they're good.
Do you want to see what happened to Turner?
Yes, they can.
All right, Jeremy Story, who's been really good in every race so far in this series. He's now at 6/10. He's been working his way up the field. He's gone past Robertson. He's in 5th position with Kadura 7/10 in front of him. Between 6 and 7/10 in front of him right now. So Story making his way up the field. Funk is now up to P7. He also has been carving his way up there, and he's right up behind Robertson, as you can see. We'll keep an eye on this little battle because this is pretty close here.
Got a replay?
Normally I'd do it side by side for this guys, but it's not working, so go for it, Tara.
Chris Turner goes into the semi to last corner. Guzman's right in. He gives the space. Turner gives a lot of space, but honestly, this is on Guzman. He runs wide and hits the rear of Mr. Turner.
Too bad. Yep. Easily done. Fastest lap of the race so far, 37 flat by Stephen Wallace. Still watching Funk and Robertson here. These are the closest track, but we got lots of others in battles as we speak. And Funk also being chased down by Niall Schlieder behind there. You see him. So Schlieder has closed that gap now as well. So this is 7th, 8th, and 9th in the middle of your screen. And Funk is going to have a look on the outside. Robertson kind of moves over a little bit to cover it off. Funk will tuck in and now look to attack as they go to Druids. Robertson will defend the inside at Druids. Smart play. Funk may go for the... There's not much of a draft here. We've talked about it, right, in these cars. There's a little bit, but not much. So.
If you don't have a battle, I have replay.
Go for it. Fire away.
Mr. Bison behind Ryan Cody. Cody wants racing. This is a fun series, right? He does it right, but Bison has too much speed. Hits the rear of Cody, but wait. Bagatmobile is unlucky. But Bison waits for him, so as a good sport, he does it.
Action everywhere. Funk moves alongside Robertson now as they go into Hawthorne. His fast right-hander. Robertson doing really well to defend against Funk here. Funk, we know, is a fast boy. I believe he won gold quite convincingly in the GT3s, and I assume will be moving to Pro.
He's been gotten faster and faster, though. I don't know what he's doing, but it's working.
Yeah, it is, for sure. So Funk backs off from Robertson a bit, and now he's under pressure from Schlieder as they go into Clark Curve. And they're going to finish this lap off. Robertson's actually been able to open up a little gap again, another 8/10ths. And Schlieder putting the pressure on Funk. So this battle is going to keep going. We'll keep an eye on it. Let's check in with Moffat. Moffat in P10. Faris Saidi has worked his way from the back to P11. It's a great drive so far from Faris. You see him in the background there behind Moffat. And Moffat half a second behind Chemo Sith here. And we're going to keep an eye on this battle as well, because they're going to be enjoying this for sure. What else have we got further back? We have Joby Savage. He's up into P15. He just got past Kozlauskas, who's right behind him there. And then you see Bison right behind them. So Bison did get past Cody in the end. And then right near the back, we have a great four-way battle between Cassette, Ricky Scott, Hopkins, Turner. So something happened to Ricky Scott because he was up in P14.
In this case, I got a replay for you.
You do? Okay. Let's check it out.
And for the Ricky Scott fans, he's side by side with Ferris. Ferris gets the position, but he gets loose. Nearly loses it. But wait, he saves it. He goes to the next corner, gets a slight nudge, but loses alone ultimately. And he's pointing the wrong way, sadly. Good rejoin though. Very safe.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so unlucky. So these cars, it looks like I don't know what you saw. These cars, it looks like if you put a wheel off, you're toast. You know, if your wheel dips off, it's hard to save these cars. We have a three-way battle going on right now between Saidi, Moffat, and Chemo Sith. Saidi goes on the inside of Chemo through Paddock Hill, heading down to Druids now. Moffat, we got Barrett off in the background, the Juicy Fruit M2. You can't miss the livery. I think that was Barrett. That was Barrett in P12. So saved it, carries on, and pulls back on track. He will lose a spot to Max Diggs, but in the end, that's a good save by Barrett.
Nice. Good job.
Saidi does indeed get past Chemo, and now we'll start hunting down Moff. So Faris Saidi started last, up to P10. With 32 minutes to go, guys. It is a mandatory pit stop in this race. So that will be happening.
So much happening right now.
I know. All right, Faris indeed goes past Moffat, and Chemo Sith and Moffat will resume their battle. and Varys will attempt to put away. So he's up to P9. We have Jay Barrett and Diggs right now. So Barrett attacking into Hawthorns. Only one line, it looks like, really through there. So it's so hard to get alongside. You almost need a mistake, a slight mistake, you know?
You need to keep the pressure up to maybe get a nose in and maybe take him out of his line. Like, that's the only way you can get a bone in this round.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Bison, who also started last but in the pits, he's up into P15 and right behind Guzman. You can see it there in the background, so he actually will take him at Clark Curve, and Bison will move up. Oh, Moffat is pit in, so an early pit from Moffat.
Okay.
So Ricky Scott has also pit in. I've just noticed. So Ricky Scott moves down the order to last, but he's done his pit stop, so he's got it out the way. Moffat pits in, does an early pit. Bruce Hopkins in the background there. You can see him pulling into the pits as well. So we're going to start seeing people drop into the pits. Guzman just got overtaken by Bison there. Barrett chasing down Max Diggs. And apart from that, we got a second or two between competitors right now. So the spacing is there.
What happened? What? There was a million battles and then there's none.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Yeah,
What happened?
all of a sudden, there's this... look at the track map. It's like this perfect spacing. Like,
Dude!
it's very bizarre, yeah. Like, it went from everybody battling to no one. Yeah, we're one or two. Diggs, right, this is the closest action right now. But the pit stops are going to throw some stuff in there. Thanks for the follow, Big Smelly. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. I should probably take a shower, but be welcome, son.
So, alright, so you got Bison up into 12th, Guzman and Diggs behind him, and Jay Barrett there as well. Bison will take Barrett maybe.
Savage on the pits, if you didn't say it. Sorry.
Joby drops into the pits as well. I think it's a good idea. If you've lost sight of the person you're battling, get in the pits, get it done.
We are getting close to mid-race, and that's true. So if you're in heavy traffic, it may be a good idea that you...
Absolutely. So
Oh!
Barrett doing really well, fighting with Carbon here. That ain't easy, believe me. So
And Diggs on the look. Diggs is like just sniffing.
Max is sitting just behind there, 3/10 back. So this is a close fight. I wonder if one of these guys will choose to do their pit stop at the end of this and get themselves out. We have a yellow flag, car 239.
Joey Militi and 603 as well.
Joey Militi. Yeah, so if you want to have a look at that, Joey's back on track as we see. Let's tune back into this battle as we look at Bison in the middle there of Barrett and Diggs. As they go through Hawthorns and down towards Westfield. So, yeah. We also have Farasadi, again, started last. He's now right behind Robertson. So, he's going to make...
Yeah, replay if you're not busy, of course.
Yeah, let's look at it. Go for it.
Joey Militi goes wide a bit in turn 1, but that's okay. A lot of people do it. As he goes into turn 2, he hooks a bit too much curves, and in ACC, that's a no-no. And he finishes touching the wall after the fact.
That's an unlucky one there. That's because, you know, he's trying to keep the inside line. Like, I kind of, that's an unlucky one. Meanwhile...
Quite honestly, this is... Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, meanwhile, Faris Saidi has moved up to P8, so from last to 8th so far for Saidi, which is a very, very good attempt.
Absolutely. We have two fast boys beside each other, which is Ferris and Robertson. This can be fun.
Yeah, and we have Barrett. Bison did get past Barrett in the end. He's now got Diggs behind him as well. Yeah, Robertson will try and stay with Saidi here in the Gold School Racing livery. That's a custom livery from Robertson. It's a good one too.
they can keep beside each other, changing tires or not changing tires could be the deciding factor in
So-
this matter.
After that spin, Joey went into the pits. So Joey's now on his pit stop. So drivers that have pitted so far include Savage, Hopkins, Scott, Militti now, Guzman, and Moffat. The rest of the field yet to come in. We have Ryan Cody right now. Where's the cameraman? Ryan Cody is racing with Tyler Kozlowskis, who we believe is a new
Kadura on
name.
the pit.
Kadura pits in from what position was he?
Kadura was P7.
P7. Okay. So as you see, you've got Cody and Kozlowskis here enjoying a battle, which is cool. Kozlowskis, we believe this is his first race in the series. If it isn't, I apologize, but I don't think I've called his name before.
I don't think I saw his name as well, no.
Maybe I did. I don't know. So Cody and
Well-
Kozlowskis battling here. Neither driver has pit in yet, so maybe Ryan will decide to pit in. He has a little look on the inside there. He's gonna have some room. Kozlowskis went really wide to make sure that he had some room. So maybe a bit too generous with the space from both drivers there. But doing a good job not to collide. Chris Turner, as you can see behind them, he's hoping to. So he was doing pretty good. He was up and around this position before.
Oh! Ryan made your run?
Yeah, Ryan does have a run here. It's just don't get much of a.
Side by side legally now?
Yeah, they're going to go into Hawthorns because that's just different, very similar liveries. These guys. Their liveries remind me of a shell suit from the 90s. Like a, I don't know if you know what I mean by that.
They all remind me. It
Shy
looks
Guy-
like they were made by Turner.
Shy Guy says my mic's kind of funky. What is it doing, Shy Guy? Tell me, please. What is it doing?
Oh, Milo's mine.
Yeah, let me know. I'm not getting anything weird my end. But yeah, I'd love to know.
That's true. That's true. Chris really close to Cody as well. Three-way battle.
A bit funky, cuts in and out occasionally. Thank you, Zach. Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look.
Be welcome, by the way, Mr. Zach. Makes me, oh my god, Luki. Makes me feel kinda funny. Oh my god. You are a dirty man, Mr. Luki. For some reason, I keep mistaking you and Mila, Luki. I apologize for that. That's all my bad.
You know what's messed up about this is, I mean,
What?
I'll turn it up. Maybe that's better. Is that any better, guys? Maybe that's a bit better. I don't know. Keep me posted. That. So far, so good. Okay. Yeah, I'm on a Go XLR, and I've got a gaming PC running the game. I've got a streaming PC. Obviously, I have a stream as well. Tiago didn't post the link earlier because he hates me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He's so rude. I can't believe this guy.
Yeah. So I actually I've had no issues on the audio on my stream, but you know, when I switch over to the New World profile, I try to make sure everything's the same, but maybe it was just the mic was turned down a little bit too much. Because when you're using the Go XLR, the idea is you're supposed to turn off all other filters and only use the Go XLR noise gate and stuff like that. So it's kind of a job to set it all up, to be honest.
I'm sorry, Milo. Big Smelly, were you from Octane by any chance? I know this name by far, and I think it was a good friend of mine from
We are
there.
halfway through. Keep it up.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh my god! Garrity is good peeps, and he also has as much as a good voice as you do, Milo. So
Gotcha.
be welcome. Be welcome, my brother. So happy to see you, bro.
All right, Louis Castro, during that whole microphone debacle, by the way. So yeah, usually my audio settings are good, but I am. Hopefully that is it. If it's better now, is it more consistent, Shy Guy? Hopefully so. Anyway, Tiago, do I sound any different to you or no?
You sound louder and clearer.
Okay.
That is.
It's better now, says Louis. All right. Sounds good. Thanks, guys. So Saidi is up into P5. He hasn't pit yet, but he's up into P5 and 4/10
Cody lost position
from P4. Yes, he did. So Chris Turner moving up to P12. So Chris was up around somewhere between 14th and 12th early in this race, and then unfortunately got caught up in something, and it dropped him way back. He is yet to pit, though. And he's pitting right now with Ryan Cody right behind him. Interesting pit entry at Brands as well. So quite a few drivers, as you can see in the pits there. Funk, Robertson, Diggs, Cody, and Turner all in the pits. 21 minutes to go in this race.
First, having a look at Mr. Schlieder.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Let's bring that up. Yeah, Faris in P5, chasing down Niall Schlieder in P4. And Faris started at the back, so he is on a mission right now.
Good old sniff. Let's see what he does. Interesting. He's close enough. Nope, doesn't stand at all. Oh, this track I defer to you. Like,
No,
what
no,
do you
it's
think are the overtaking places?
it's absolutely fine, bro. You do you. I mean, the thing with Brands, it depends, because if somebody runs wide, there's so many corners where if someone takes the wrong line, you could get stuck in there. It's always been a good track for racing. Like even here, you know, turn 1 Paddock Hill, if you can get side by side down that straight, there's a good chance you can get them there. And if not, you've got this run into Druids, this hairpin. Again, if you're side by side, if you can get on the inside of somebody there, which Faris is doing right now. And
Speaking of which,
Schlieder goes off. He does rejoin, and Faris will let him. And then runs wide again. So Schlieder's defending for his life right now. He's definitely driving in his mirrors. You can see
that's
that.
a good recovery, though. That's a
It is a good recovery, yeah, and it keeps the battle going. So you love to see it. That's for sure. And they also have. Who else is in this picture here? They're going. Are they going past? Oh, that's Keselowski, is it?
This is Blue Flags. This is Ryan Cody.
Oh, it's Cody. Okay, Keselowski and Cody, their liveries are so similar.
Oh,
What do you got?
oh, the Pirates is there and side by side. They still side by side.
Yep, they did very well there again, still side by side. Schlieder and Saidi. Epic battle right now for 4th place. Schlieder runs wide again onto the grass. Somehow keeps his foot down. That's crazy.
Wait, it's not over?
It is not over.
Oh. Oh, it is over.
And Faris
No.
gets past him. Oh my word. Schlieder trying.
No.
Trying.
That's crazy.
And unfortunately he
What?
lost it.
This is what I signed up for. This. Oh!
Oh,
No!
what happened to Faris?
Ferris was killed by Ryan Cody. I will get the replay for
Oh no.
you. No.
Yeah, Cody and so Ryan has pulled off to the side. He's rejoining now. I have a feeling he'll let Faris go by. So Faris is on this quest for he's on this quest for last to first, which is pretty epic. There's so much happening in this race. It's really hard to keep track. So
I got it.
all right, let's bring up a replay with Tiago. Shy Guy, not tonight. Tomorrow night, I'll be continuing my save. Thank you for inquiring, though. Okay, go for it, Tiago.
I'm gonna go deep into this replay as Ferris actually secures the good old over-under. The good old switcheroo. He secures the position, goes off, and now it's probably to avoid Ferris gives up on the corner. That's okay. But Ryan Cody is very close. I don't know if he goes for a move or not, but look at this beauty. Boom! Did.
Yep.
Yikes.
That'll do it. That'll do it. All right.
Yikes.
5 drivers yet to pit, which include your race leader, Jeremy Story, right now, by the way. He's, with all the pitting, he's in the pits now, though. Niall Schlieder, Barrett, Saidi, and Keselowski yet to pit.
Story. Let's see if he has. By the way, we didn't mention that fast lap of the race, Mr. Wallace, 136.6 late lap.
Yeah, indeed. 36.6. I mean, that maybe will get beaten towards the end. How's Bison doing?
Yeah.
Bison in 10th. I think he got hung up in some traffic in different spots. So he's got around Robertson. Pretty much everyone's pitted in. Keselowski, if he is new, let's hope he knows that there is a mandatory pit stop.
It's written in the server, so I think he does. Yeah.
It is. I always worry about it, you know, like when we have somebody new come in. Just on the off chance.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh.
So Schlieder in the lead after that battle with Ferris. He's yet to pit in, though. Again, all those guys yet to pit in. Jay Barrett is in P2 right now. He's yet to pit as well. There is a decent-sized gap between Wallace and Saidi, but I don't think it's enough to pit in. So this could be a really interesting end to the race here. 15 minutes to go. Once everyone is pit in, I'm going to be really curious to see where we sit. And this is the front 3 as it stands. None of them have pit in. Actually, Joby's in the mix here as well, isn't he? Whereas Joby is running P20. Okay, so this is the top 2, I should say, with Joby hanging behind Barrett there. And when are they going to pit? That's the question. So Niall Schlieder on your screen with Jay Barrett
Honestly,
in P2.
taking the DTM approach would not give anyone any good unless you're not changing tires, and not even then. So it's basically a matter of preference. I don't think anyone would gain or lose anything in this track. Track position's everything in here.
Yeah, exactly. We got a good shot there of Wallace, who is, once the pits are done, he should retake the lead. Little drift through Paddock Hill there on turn 1 of Brand. So risky line through there, but seemed like he had it under control. So we'll keep an eye on that. Dylan Sauer is behind Wallace by about 6.5 seconds right now. And then you've got Louis Castro in, I guess that would be like provisional third.
Side by side?
Schlieder and Barrett side by side. Barrett will take that position. Nicely done by Barrett. He's going to have to pit in here. Now would probably be a good time. Like, you've made that move, get in the pits. Let's see what he does as he's about to finish off this lap.
Why is my face in the front of his hood?
I mean, you'd have to ask him.
I know, right? Right,
Barrett does indeed pit in after making that move. So Barrett will dive into the pits after making that move. So he will pit. Schlieder's going to try and stay out for another lap and get this done. Keselowski's still yet to pit as well. He's running in P9. And we'll keep an eye on that as well.
Bison steals the fastest lap of the race, 36.6, and
Just
also gets a yellow flag.
by 700ths of a second. Bison on your screens there. Danny Bison, Carbon, as you may know him. Yeah, fastest lap of the race so far. I still think that could get beaten. But we'll see. We'll see. What was the fastest quali time was 30...
I'd have to
35
check that.
seconds? I'm not sure. Alright, so it's all changed right now. Schlieder and Keselowski does go into the pits right now. So he's into the pits. We'll see if he... I mean, whether or not he takes tires, we might not know. Schlieder will
Fastest
stay...
lap 36.4.
36.4. Okay. So only a couple of tenths. Yeah, we might not see a lap that fast, but we will see. So Wallace, this is your provisional leader, 13 seconds back from Schlieder, who's in the lead right now, but he has to pit. I don't think 13 seconds is enough of a gap to get in and out. So, if it was F1, maybe. You have a replay. Okay, hang on a second. Go for it.
Danny Bison, we know he pitted a bit early, probably to get some clean air as he got the fastest lap of the race. He also runs into Mr. Kozlauskas, and that's a bit bad, not gonna lie. He kills Mr. Kozlauskas heartlessly, so this in the point will be a good old 15 second.
Indeed. So Noel Schlieder has now pit, so he's currently down to P6. Bison, despite that incident there, is up to P7. Saidi in P11 right now. So Faris was doing pretty good, but he's now fallen down the order a little bit after those troubles. He had those troubles right before the pit stop, I think. So Schlieder is going to come out in P10 with Faris right behind him, and those guys will be able to resume their battle, which is awesome. Let's check in with Kajcevic, which is Chemo Sith on Twitch. Him and Carlos Guzman are battling it out. This is for 13th and 14th right now, and yeah, Guzman just about... Oh, Chemo runs wide at Paddock Hill as we've focused on him there. Sorry about that. A bit of a snipe situation. Right
Milo, put on replay just for me to show something to Mr. Garrity, please.
Alrighty. Go for it.
That's all I wanted to show. He asked for a close-up, and that's it. Thank you, Milo.
Awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome. Alright, so Funk is in P5. He's on your screen right now. He's got Bison close. Actually, Bison's a ways back, 8 seconds. So Funk is closing in on Story. So Jeremy Story again, another good race from him. We're used to seeing that. Louis Castro is in a podium position right now as I switch to him mid-drift at Druids. So he oh, and he runs deep as well. No. Louis struggling. Did he take tires, do you think?
I wonder, I can check that out actually.
Have a look, because Louis looks like he's fighting this car like crazy right now, and that is going to allow... That's a back marker behind him though. That's not Story. Story is 5 seconds back from Louis. But Louis looks like he is having a right old battle with that car. Let's see. Maybe he's just still working on getting the tires where he wants
Maybe
them.
he destroyed his outlap, it could be as well. Right.
Yeah. Keeping an eye on Louis right now.
He took tires.
He did. Oh, okay. So fast, but yeah, I mean, he looks like he's on just that couple of corners there was really sketchy, but it looks like he's got everything under control again now. Funk is closing on Story. Excuse me. 2 tenths this gap. This is the closest fight on track. And
It's been happening for a while now, and Funk looking fast tonight.
Yep, he is, because we know Story's quick in this M2 as well. So this could be a good battle to watch. Further down the order, Chris Turner in the Sandbags in M2, making a move on Bruce Hopkins. So Chris is down in P18 right now, looking to make a move. We also have Joby Savage. He's Just behind Ryan Cody. About half a second there. So Turner looking on the inside. Woo! Close.
Oh.
That was close. Through Hawthorns there. That fast right-hander. Gutsy move going through there side by side. And
Wait, Bruce got a position. What did he do? Did someone actually leave?
oh yeah, we've lost 2 drivers.
Oh.
We're down to 22. It was 24, I think.
That's edge.
Joby right now making a move on Ryan Cody. As they go into Clark Curve. Cody hangs on took a really nice line. He covered the inside, went out to the outside. Joby looking for that better exit. There is blue flags though. They're gonna. Oh, Cody moved over. I wondered if he was moving for Wallace, but he didn't. Manages to stay on it. They're gonna have to do something there. The blue flags are up for Wallace behind them. Wallace holds a 7-second lead, so he can afford to get hung up a little bit, but I'm sure he won't want to get hung up too badly.
Well, yeah, like when you're fighting, drivers tend not to be so lenient with blue flags, which is not particularly bad. They just can't defend if they don't. Oh!
Joby, I'm not sure if he was moving or not moving or what there, but Joby loses that rear end, and Wallace will at least continue on. And Spinala
It seems like not stuff by Wallace, but I'll check it out to be sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Faris almost losing there. We got Faris, Saidi, Justin Moffat, and who's that? Noel Schlieder. So the Saidi-Schlieder battle continues, and Moffat's in this mix as well. So this is 9th, 10th, and 11th. And Faris seems to have worked his way through there somewhat safely. Kyle Cassette is in the pits. Looks like he maybe done? I don't know. Let's check in with Chemo Seth. Chemo's in 14th. He's got Ricky Scott about 11 seconds back from him in 15th. And then Turner, Hopkins, Cody, Melitti, Kozlauskas, Miller. So Joby with that spin, unfortunately, that puts him right at the back. Unlucky for him. Chemo Seth closing in on Guzman. You've got a replay. Excellent stuff. Let's go to that right. Fire away, Tiago.
As we were saying, Mr. Wallace is behind Joby, and Joby kind of lets him understand he has the door open, but he closes quickly, but still.
The track gets narrow there. That's tough. That is a tough one.
As a steward, to me, it looks like a mixture of self-inflicted death and daring sin. I am very torn about this one, about guilt.
I think it's. Oh my word! As you rejoin that with an absolutely beautiful shot of Chemo Sith and Carlos Guzman going round that fast right-hander, bouncing over the curve. That was a beautiful shot as we came back to the main screen there.
Beautiful.
This game looks so good sometimes, you know.
That is very true.
It does. So Saidi started last before the pit stop, and there was some drama just before that, I think. He'd worked his way up to like P5. He's in P10 right now, and he's got Schlieder still in front of him. So Schlieder and Saidi have been battling for the majority of this race. At least 2/3 of it, I would say. Further up the field, Funk is still trying to find a way past Jeremy Story. So this battle for fourth and fifth is still well underway. The front three, Wallace, Sauer, Castro, there's spacing between those three guys, and it looks like, barring a mistake, those positions will be set. There's about 3 minutes left in the race. Let's have a look here.
Both of the battles are so close.
Let's have a look at Saidi. There is Faris. Concentration on his face. Watch him chase down Schlieder.
Kajtovic side by side.
Oh, we got Saidi side by side with Schlieder. We're on board.
Oh my god!
And we're going into Clark Curve. He actually pulls it out. And Chemo Sith, as you said, he made a move on Guzman there and actually moves up into P13. So great stuff from Chemo Sith there. Guzman goes really wide as he's trying. Isn't it funny, you know, when you get overtaken and you're trying desperately to hang on, make sure that you stay in the fight, and you just push that little bit too much. It's so common.
It's almost hard to accept you were overtaken, so you're like desperately climbing back.
Yeah.
But spoiler alert, there's no way to climb it back. You have to set it up all over again. So that's normally a mistake.
Yeah, it's definitely part of it. Just keeping you cool.
Oh,
Phil.
Yellow Moffat badly in out.
Moffat. I don't.
Moffat hit the wall and quit. I'll try to find out there.
Muff. Okay, so Muff hit and. Oh no, Kozlowskis is off. Okay, I thought it was Chemo then after moving up to P12. So some drivers.
Yellow right now.
Yeah, some drivers have moved up positions. So Moffat crashed and called it a day. It must have been a pretty big crash. Turner in P16 on Bruce. What else have we got? We got Funk and Story still battling it out. Unbelievable stuff. Saidi has got past leader. They're still half a second separating them. This is Turner and Hopkins. As always, guys, so many battles to keep track of. Phil Mitch says, I can't relate. I'm always at the back. How are you, Phil? Good to see you. Oh no, Moffat is still here. He's in the pits.
Yes, I just got the replay if you want to see. It's technical.
Oh, is it? Like,
look at this.
Like hardware?
He exits turn 2 straight into wall, like he clearly has no steering. So like clearly he's not steering.
I'm sure he will let us know what happened there. Something. Man, I've been there. I've had my fair share of wheel issues.
I remember that. That was some dark days.
Yeah, Imola was a good one. I couldn't change gear.
Right?
I was just stuck in second.
That was bad.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Right, so
Mitch, I relate to you as well. I'm always in the back of the pack.
No, he's lying. He's sandbagging.
That's a lie. Oh my.
Turner and Hopkins, 2/10 between the two drivers. Turner trying to set up a move into Paddock Hill, and we're on the final lap here.
As well?
Joby in the pits, Moffat in the pits. So a couple of retirements late in the game here. Wallace leading, there he is. 4 seconds from Sauer. 15 seconds back from Sauer is Castro. So the front three have been at it. Now Bison has joined this battle on the last lap between Story, Funk, and now Carbon, who also started at the back, guys. He's up to P6. He started in the pits and was released when they crossed the line. So Carbon, oh my word, all over the back of Funk. Almost some contact there as they go into Druids. They'll go into Druids, coming out of Druids. Carbon having a look. Story still defending against Funk. He's done a fantastic job to defend in this second half of the race, to be honest. Tiago, what did you say?
No, a banger of a job. Story held a clearly faster Funk, and now he has way more work with Mr. Bison on the work.
Yeah, they go through Surtees along through Pilgrim's Drop now for the last time. They are on the final lap, and this is going to be real close. But Story's done so well. You won't want to make any mistakes now. Ahead of that, you see Castro going past the back marker. As the three so close together. This is fantastic racing as always.
Milo Bad News in the chat.
Oh, the game crash, Mark. Oh, okay. We thought your wheel, something had gone wrong with your wheel.
The leader has finished the race.
Damn, that sucks. Oh, somebody moves out the way. Hardcore there.
Whoa!
Bison somehow keeping it on the track as they go into the last corner.
So close. He has a run.
Does he have the run on him? Funk moves over to the left.
Oh, not enough.
Not quite enough, and they will cross the line. Great stuff. Great stuff there. They're going to have a little crashing after the event. We check in with Saidi and Barrett, who are still going. They are 2/10 apart. These cars are fantastic, Lukey. Yeah, they really are. It's just such good racing, man. It just makes it exciting. The rest of the spacing is there as they scream through. So Wallace is your winner, guys. As he donuts on the screen. There's a bit of bumper cars happening out on track. Don't be like these guys smashing into each other, guys.
I warned them into the chat. Careful with the crashes after checkered. You can hurt someone's hand or wrist.
Yeah, absolutely. We should see them all calm down. So your winner, Stephen Wallace, although he's not on the screen anymore. Where'd he go? Your winner is Stephen Wallace this week, round 4. In the
Wait.
Go on.
Sorry, it's Joey's birthday.
Is it?
I didn't know as well. It is, apparently, according to Ryan Cody.
Well, happy birthday, Joey.
Happy birthday, my brother. Good stuff.
All right, Tiago, as always, I have to run. I have a secondary commitment on a Monday. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a blast. Your winner, Stephen Wallace, in round 4. We'll see you for round 5 next week. Tune in and hope that you all enjoyed that. The VOD will be available and it will get posted on YouTube as well. If you weren't here for the intro, check it out. We have a lot of fun with that every week. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Congrats to our podium, Wallace, Dylan Sauer, and Louis Castro in P3. Well done, everyone else. Great driving, guys. Tiago, much love, brother. I'll see you next week.
Much love, my brother. Take care. Stay safe. I love you.